Alright, yo, what is up, guys? It's Logic Looks, and today, man, if you clicked on this video, you're probably having trouble, or you're looking to complete your collections, whether it be the current NBA collection, the heat check collections, or just other rewards and, miscellaneous items in collections. Today, I'm going to be showing you the cheapest way to basically level up your collector level, the fastest way to do it, and a no money spent method to do it, man. So let's get into it. I'm excited to show you guys my way. So let's get into it. Let's go. So guys, before we even get into it, I have not been actually using my MT to collect cards this early on in the year, because in my opinion, the number one thing you should be doing right now is playing triple threat offline. Upgrading your collector level isn't something you should do this early on, although a lot of people want to, because if people want to be the first to this Eddie Jones, to this diamond Antoine Jameson, whether it be the pink diamonds or even the opals that you could get for free just by collecting cards. People want to be the first people to it. So hey, I'm gonna be making this video for you guys. I've got into 260 something cards, literally no money spent just by playing the game. I'm going to show you some ways to get some easy free cards, as well as the best way to complete your collections if you have the MT to do so. So guys, obviously there is the obvious way of completing collections is by opening packs. If you rip a bunch of these packs, I guarantee you're going to fill out those collections. But again, this is a no money spent method. I don't want you guys spending money on completing these collections, because there's no point to who's got Antoine Jameson first. As long as you get him eventually and he's useful on your team, then there really isn't no point, to compete to get there first by wasting your money on packs. So I'm gonna show you guys some alternatives to actually doing that. Number one right now would be triple threat offline for me. You get a lot of tokens from this as well as MT, and you get some extra players to go along with it, which add to your card collection. For example, this Sapphire Gerald Green that is now a Ruby because I've evolved it. These Western Conference packs could include some rare cards, whether it be a rare silver or an amethyst, and it just all adds up to your collector level, man. And as you play through these, you stack up MT as well as tokens. I'm pretty sure once you get to 1,000 wins, you should have well over 1,000 tokens, and probably I would say 200-300 KMT. So definitely try to grind triple threat offline as much as possible. Try to get those tokens, try to get that MT, because it will come clutch for you, especially if you're no money spent like me. I haven't spent a dime on this game other than actually buying the game, and I'm at 115,000 MT, plus I'm at a decent number of cards collected. I'm not really rushing through these collector levels. I'm not really interested in doing so. I could probably get to this Isaiah Thomas right now if I wanted to. It's just not worth it for me this early on in the year. I'm gonna wait a little bit, maybe until Christmas time, to actually get deep into these card collections. So that's what I would recommend personally. But triple threat offline is one great game mode. Domination, again, another great game mode. You get an evil player each game. You also get special amethyst, diamond, those types of cards, and honestly it's pretty rewarding too. You get a lot of tokens from it as well, which of course you could use on the reward boards over here, which will not only will help you improve your team, but it would actually help you improve your collector level, like always. So that's number one, man. Play the game. You get a lot of cards from simply just playing this here. For example, this diamond card right here, man, I never thought I was gonna get him for free, but hey, here we are, and I've literally got him for just by playing triple threat offline. It had nothing to do with anything else. I literally simply got him by playing triple threat offline. You got to get lucky, but eventually you will get him if you play a specific amount of games. I believe if you play around 150, you should be able to get him. So that's number one, man. Play the game and you will be rewarded this year. You will be able to get through those collector levels pretty fast and easy, and honestly it's not even a hard process. So just go out there and just play the game. All right, guys, number two, this is the most obvious one for me personally, because if you guys know me, I love to snipe. Now, for example, if you guys look at my 20 current collection, I've only completed one to get those 40 tokens, plus another one to get another 40 tokens, which combines for a total of 80 tokens. Now, if you guys are trying to finish this whole entire conference, or this one too, if you guys are trying to finish the whole 20 current NBA set, there's an easy way to do this, man, and it's very, very simple. I'm going to show you guys in a second. And by the way, you do get 20 tokens for each set, so yes, it is worth it in a way. You get around 200 and something tokens for each conference. You get around 500 if you complete this whole entire thing, which in my opinion, yeah, it's worth it right now. Would I do it right now though? Probably not. Again, you do want to just simply snipe the cards you have to collect though. So make sure you have around 50 to 100,000 MT, which is easy to accumulate by just playing triple threat offline and domination. Then what you want to do is hop on the market. And of course, if you guys know, the most expensive cards in any NBA collection are the silvers and the amethyst. So what you want to do First of all, the very first thing I would do is just snipe silvers. Nothing else but snipe silvers. You don't want to flip them for profit. What you want to do is just keep refreshing until something pops up. Let's just say this Kevon Looney right here was 1,000 MT. I buy the Kevon Looney for 1,000 MT and I add him to my collection. Now for 1,000 MT, you can't go wrong. You know, if you're completing collections for that cheap, then you really can't go wrong, can't complain. Again, you could sell it for MT profit and then just complete the collection later on. But in my opinion, if you're trying to do it now, sniping silver cards is the best way to go. And once you start getting, you know, collections filled out with all the silvers you need, you're gonna notice that, you know, for example, if I go into my collection right now, the Heat, I'm still missing quite a few silvers, but let's just say I had them filled out. You're gonna notice the only things left are bronze cards, which are extremely cheap this year, probably 1,000 MT or less, which, you know, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and just buy them for how much they go for. Like, they don't go for much, as you can see right here. You're gonna have to buy the golds, which shouldn't go for anything, to be honest. If you bid 500 on some of these, you should be able to get them, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, golds, emeralds even are cheap, and yeah, you should be able to complete collections very easily once you have the silvers. Now let's say you need an amethyst like Giannis. The easiest way to actually snipe Giannis is by going through the collection and just scrolling to the 4-hour mark. Try to find a cheap one that pops up, you know, for the price that you desire. Of course, you know, some of them might pop up for 60, maybe 50, maybe even less. It depends on the price you're looking for, man. So just keep refreshing by simply searching through the collection for these amethysts and try to get them one by one, accumulate those as well, and you should be able to have this, you know, entire 20 current NBA collection done in probably less than a week if you actually sit there and snipe. Again, you're gonna need some MT to actually do that, so I would recommend playing Triple Threat offline and Domination first to gather that MT, maybe even snipe, make yourself some more MT on top of that, and then just try to accumulate the silvers, the amethysts, and all the other cards you need to boost your collector level. Now guys, another great thing you can do that's very simple, it does not require you to complete any player collections, is simply just try to snipe coaches. Make sure you have all the coaches. First of all, that's one thing I would recommend. I have pretty much every single coach in the game, you know, maybe not the more expensive ones, but you could try to easily snipe those as well. So try to get all the coaches and accumulate jerseys, bro. Jerseys right now are kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you actually look on the market, they're around 1,000 MT. Okay, they are expensive, you guys should know that. You shouldn't be quick selling your jerseys. Throw them up on the market for 1,000, it should sell almost instantly. But what I do, and what a lot of people have done, you know, in the community to get their collector level up, is they put their max buyout on around 600 and then just keep refreshing, flipping through home and away jerseys, hoping something pops up, man. And stuff usually pops up. You could also flip the playbooks because those are pretty expensive as well. If anything pops up for under 600, scoop it up, add it to your collection. You can't get a card cheaper than that will actually add and contribute to your collection. So try your best, you know, rack up those jerseys, rack up those logos, those stadiums, those arenas, whatever they're called. You know, rack up those playbooks and just keep adding them to your collection. And eventually, you know, if you're actually sitting there enough time and grinding through it, you should be able to get to, you know, around 500 cards from just doing that. If you complete the whole 20 NBA collection, you could even get to this Isaiah Thomas realistically. You know, it's going to be harder after that Isaiah Thomas to actually get cards. You know, you're going to have to start doing all the dominations. You're going to have to start, of course, buying the token rewards and a lot of other things as well. And you're going to eventually have to move into heat checks. This is the last part of the video, guys. Heat checks. This is very crucial right here. First of all, again, I just want to say I do not recommend going for collector level right now, but there are some people out there that are interested in how to get it fast. So this is the best way I've found. So yeah, what you want to do for heat checks, man, since eventually you're going to come to a point where you've collected most cards, most jerseys, and it's just slow. The process of collecting other cards is slow. What you're going to want to do is very simply just go heat check for your theme of your cards, and you want to put your max buyout at around 3,800 or 3,900, and you want to just keep refreshing the filter, man. Any heat check that pops up for like 3K or under, just scoop it up. Heat checks are very expensive at the moment, so you're gonna need a lot of MT to do this. So in order to do this, you might have to snipe, you know, amethysts or silvers, rack up your MT, and, you know, sell everything that's a duplicate, keep everything that's not duplicate, and go snipe heat checks because you're gonna need them eventually to hit that 1,000 card, you know, 1,100, 1,200 card range. It is gonna be tough. Heat checks are not that common on snipes, but it is a very, you know, I would say open filter. Nobody's really on it, so you should be the only one trying to snipe these cards. And honestly, some of them actually go up for very cheap. You'll see cards going up for like 1,000 MT, 2,000 MT. So, you know, try your best to hop on this filter. Try your best to, you know, grab some free cards. And honestly, keep adding stuff to your collection, and make sure you do not sell anything. Try to lock in sets, because I know there's a temptation to always sell stuff and give up. But if you're gonna go for it, man, go for it fully and fully commit to this, because I know collections are a hard thing to do. Like, for example, if you want these free opals, which you can get for absolutely nothing just by collecting cards and spending no money, if you want these cards right here, you're gonna have to put in the work, man, and it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be worth it at the end, at the end of the game, of course. So these are the ways that I found no money spent to do it. Of course, if you have money, if you're balling, you're a billionaire, I don't know what your situation may be, go ahead and just buy some VC and rip through these packs, man. Complete the 20 NBA collection. Then you're gonna have to buy heat checks from the market, because obviously there's no heat check packs at the moment. You could only get them from pre-ordering. Also, you could bid snipe some of these heat checks. So for example, let's just say I needed, if we could actually find one here, let's just say I needed, of course there's none when I'm trying to show you guys an example real quick. Let me just make an example up. For example, this Ish Smith or Brendan Clark. Let's just go with Brendan Clark. He's up for a 4,000 bid. I could easily bid on him and win him. Same with this Ish Smith. If you bid on these cards, it's very rare that somebody's going to outbid you, because people do not look for these heat checks, man. Other than the people that are collecting cards right now, people are not really buying heat checks. There's no point, in my opinion, to, spend MT on heat checks. And a lot of people are staying away from it. So, take advantage of that. Make the most of, people's ignorance, and just try your best to collect as many cards as possible without spending a dime. And guys, that's honestly pretty much it. So if I had to, summarize it really quickly for you guys, number one, play Triple Threat offline, play Domination, grind through the game modes. You're going to need the tokens, the MT, and the cards you get at the beginning from those to actually evolve into step number two, which is snipe the silvers and the amethyst from each collection, and then slowly make your way around the whole NBA20 collection. Try to complete all that, get yourself higher on the token reward board as well. And then number three, move into heat checks. Start trying to snipe heat checks. It is a very, very long process, but I know you could easily do it if you just put the time into it. It works great on weekends if you're not trying to spend time on weekdays. Weekends are the best time to actually snipe heat checks, and later at night works better than earlier in the day. So use those 3 tips to your advantage. I know it's nothing crazy, but I know it can help some of you guys out if I just lay out a guideline for you. So play Triple Threat offline, play Domination, then move into sniping the 20 NBA collection, and then move into sniping heat checks. And as you guys see, I just got this auto porter right here, 1.5k. It's really not hard. I did not even try for that. I'm kicked up in my chair right now, sniping, just filming a video, and I'm telling you, snipes are very easy to come by on this filter. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man, and I hope you find it useful. Let me know down below what you think your number one tip is to completing collections and moving up in the collector level, because I think just basically grinding the game and sniping is the best way to get up in collector level. Right now though, I'm not really doing that, because I don't feel like going through that right now. I'm just trying to play Triple Threat offline and all that stuff. Eventually in a month or so, around October, I do start collecting cards. That's what I do every single 2K, if you guys have been following me. So yeah, let me know what you guys are on right now. Are you on the rookie, the player of the game, player of the week? Have you even got this Isaiah Thomas maybe? Let me know how far you are with collecting cards. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Let's try to hit 100 likes. I know that's a huge target, but let's try to hit it. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. We're on the road to 24,000 now. Thank you so much for 23,000. Coming fast, man. Not Kobe 24. Hopefully we can hit it soon. And turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. I'm Logic Looks. Have a great day, man. Stay blessed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Probably a stream tonight, so be on the lookout for that. We're about to turn up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace.
Principal told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up, but he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause